Hang time, Ruben the plug in the power, ayy. Came for the charge in my alley, ooh. Charge it again like it's credit, your team crowd need to edit, yeah. I see face and credit, hold up, ooh, that's dead. Need a minute, need a plan to revive, let's get a shot pressing. They say what I said, they got like 20 moves and like 100 problems. I'm James with a step back, throw that shot up, I don't miss often. No look, I had to boss up, get the post up when it's OT. When I'm home, see me that gold ring with that weight go on me.
Coming up next, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it together and get things back on track with a win. Don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Conley.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin Durant said his days of trying to prove himself through basketball are done. He said, walking around with a chip on my shoulder is not my thing. I'm more relaxed than letting these days flow. I'm the best version of me. I don't need to prove who I am. I've been in it for too long. Kevin, this is a guy who is finally comfortable with himself.
All right, thanks, D.A. Brent, at this point, perennial contenders sometimes coast through the final games of the regular season. Any danger that they can't hit that right button or flip the switch and get back into gear?
When you hear analysts say that the playoffs are all about matchups, they are exactly right. I mean, you and I talked about this, Kevin, several years ago about the time going into the playoffs. Teams don't have to be hot. You don't have to be 10-2 in the last 12 games for your playoffs, because all of a sudden, if you're matched up against a team that's owned you all year long, your chances of winning that series are very, very slim. So it becomes just let's get in and let's find out who we're playing, and then we'll get to work.
Let's check out Vancouver's starting lineup. They've got Ingram. Bagley is out there with Mirotic. Then it's Conley, and it's Garcia in at the 2 spot. And for Brooklyn, Irving is out there with Etuan Moore. Then there's Howard. Then it's Durant, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 slot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. Brooklyn with the ball. Now, here is Irving. Pass to Durant. KD draws the double. He feeds it to Moore. Shoots over Garcia. Nails the baby hook. Moore's got the opening bucket of the night here for Brooklyn.
Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits. Make sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
Howard against Bagley. Clock at 6. Ingram against Howard. And that one's good. Ingram.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Now here's Moore. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And it's Irving missing. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. The pass to Conley. Pass to Ingram. And it goes down 2 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 13-point game again. Durant gets to Irving. From deep three-point range, that shot misses. So the Kings will take it the other way. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Mirotic's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Irving. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
Conley, the pass to Bagley. Dishes to Garcia. Over Moore. Rebounded by the Nets.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Irving against Conley. Irving attacking over Conley. Another miss by Irving.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Conley finds Bagley. Garcia with the ball. Outside Conley. Here's the three. A shot off that time, and Brooklyn will come the other way.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Greg, you get so caught up in how great Durant is at scoring that you forget sometimes about his other terrific offensive skill.
You know, KD doesn't really get a lot of recognition for his passing, but he has fantastic vision. I mean, arguably, he might be the most underrated superstar ever. Sees so many double teams and does a great job of getting the ball out to open teammates.
Now here's Ingram. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Moore. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Irving with the ball. Outside, KD. Takes the three. And it's Ingram with the rebound. For Vancouver, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Conley, yep, it counts.
And the passing of Ingram, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball effortless.
Conley against Irving. To the wing on the left. Moore outside. Durant in the corner. Lets it go with the three. And the Nets miss again. And it's Conley with the ball for the King. Pass to Ingram. Out to the right wing. Here's Garcia. uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Stats for Bagley, averaging 15 points a game, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And you talk about a difference maker. He's a factor inside with his length and activity.
When you look at bigs, you talk to them about 2 key components: protect the rim and pound the glass. And intimidation, that helps too.
Now here's Durant. He's coming off a 10-point game again, takes the 13-footer. Howard's shot is good.
I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
Pass to Ingram. Over to the wing. Outside Mirotic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. Kevin Durant, number 1.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Moore against Garcia. Left side, Irving. Back to Moore. Latrey. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ingram dishes to Bagley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Now Irving. Outside Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
On defense, your priority is to close out on Durant's outside shot, but then he has that tight handle. Simply drives right by you.
Outside Garcia. Up top Bagley. Moore against Garcia. Right side Conley. Can't hit from 12. Brooklyn's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Moore against Garcia. Moore outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Irving for 3. Shot clock reset for the Nets.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Garcia inside. Moore's there. It's Ingram on the wing. Guarded by KD. Ingram gets to Conley. For 3. Kevin Durant with the rebound. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 2.
A nice touch from KD. There's no spot on the floor where he doesn't feel confident from.
Now here is Conley. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
Well, what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Irving with it. Conley picks him up. Moore outside. Gomez in the corner. Howard trying to free himself up. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And Gomez has got it all tied up now for the Nets. Conley feeling it out. He kicks to Ingram. Left side, Mirotic. Irving against Conley. Poked away. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for KD.
The surge in his free throw percentage this month is noticeable. He's looked a lot more comfortable at the line. Part of his job now should be attacking the D, going head on, drawing fouls, and trying to ride this hot streak.
Irving passes to Moore. Irving against Conley. Outside Irving. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. Second in free throw percentage and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And you never see him get nervous when he steps to the line. That's why he's second in the league in free throw percentage. The pass to Ingram. Outside, Garcia. A three ball. A rebound by the Nets. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Brooklyn turns it over again. And here is Ingram. 6 points for him. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So the first quarter ends Clark tie game in a low-scoring affair so far. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Too close. Pretty much to come think of it, those are the...
It wasn't an immediate star turn for Mike Conley in the NBA. He talked about that journey.
The ups and downs of injuries and early on in my career not being able to be consistent enough to be considered a top guard in the league and making myself work that much harder to get my game to a level where I feel that I can compete against anybody in the league. And that's what I'm most proud of, is just being able to withstand that.
Great work ethic is the key. Conley stayed at it.
And a player that's known for keeping his composure, that helps also. He weathered those early challenges and just stayed positive.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court right now for the Kings, Giles is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Rashawn Holmes.
As a big, once you get in position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Kicks to Irving. Six on the shot clock. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the King. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Brooklyn trailing. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Passes it to Irving. Outside, KD. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the all-time list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable scorer. Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Pass to Windler. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And with Durant, perhaps the most amazing part, he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
Kevin, his scores are just so easy for him that you forget you aren't supposed to see 7-foot sharpshooters doing it. He can score from anywhere in any fashion and can hold his own with any player in history in terms of how unguardable he is. And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Launches it. Vancouver pulls it in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Inside and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Look at the Kings. They're 10th in the conference, still looking to claim a spot for the playoffs.
And right now for Vancouver, there's been such a different feel to them this season. The confidence that was completely absent from last year's squad is back, and they pulled themselves here into contention.
Well, for a team that didn't sniff the postseason last year, you have to wonder how they're going to handle the pressure of being in the playoffs this year. Not to mention the postseason itself, if and when they get there.
With social media, extended TV coverage, lots of distractions for these players, Brent. But some do a terrific job of blocking all that out and keeping their focus.
I think the roles and responsibilities of teams is changing around exactly what you're talking about, Kevin. You have to have people within your organization that help these players understand where it is that they have to focus most, and that is your job on the floor. And so really good organizations are educating the players on that. They're not just relying on the agents or outside sources. Teams are trying to get in there and impact guys at a young age to make sure that, as you said, that noise is not part of their beginning part of their career.
Don't make it a distraction. Here's Ingram. 8 points for him. Outside, Joseph. Offensive rebound. And that one, good. Joseph's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Irving passes to Howard. Outside Durant. Here's Windler. He picked up 12 points in their last win again over Joseph. And too long on the shot.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Back to Ingram. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And it's Giles missing. Nets trail by 3. Here's Musa. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Irving drives in. Doesn't go that time. And the Kings going the other way now.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Windler. He's covered by Joseph. Windler with the bucket. Windler's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Giles. Here's Ingram. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Nets trail by 3. Out left to the wing. Here's Musa. Swiped it away. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And the pass to Holmes. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Passes it to Musa. He kicks it to Howard. Here's Windler. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Windler's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now here's Joseph. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Now let's look at the numbers here for Brandon Ingram. This last month he's been positively spectacular, putting up about 24 points per, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up and he's really delivered.
Irving finds Howard. Pass to Windler. Shot clock at 6. And Brooklyn turns it over again. And a look at the top 3-point shooting small forwards this season in the NBA. Every wingman should have that shot in his arsenal, and these guys certainly do. Third is Brandon Ingram, and of course, KD.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the 3 isn't all, though, that they do, but it sure is a lot of what they do.
Well, even though they can score from anywhere on the court, once they get behind the arc, that's where they do the most damage. As an opponent, the last thing you want to see is one of them getting a hot hand from deep.
Now, here's Holmes. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Ingram against Irving. Right wing. Here's Musa. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Giles. To the inside. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Now, here is Irving. Second chance shot, and it's Durant laying it in. KD's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Holmes with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Here's Ingram. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And there's the pass to Windler. Now Howard. KD looking around. Lays it up off the glass. Durant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
They are just killing them on the interior.
It's Ingram on the wing. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And with Ingram, he can score from anywhere. His jump shot is money, and his drives to the hoop, they're lethal.
Now, here is Irving. Passes to KD. Over Ingram. And Durant can't get that one to fall. For Vancouver, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Joseph down low. Pass to Giles. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And even though he stands 6'10", Holmes plays taller than that.
He does, mostly, Kevin, because of that length. I mean, he stretches out and uses that quick jump and can block some shots and detour a few guys from trying to do some things offensively.
Here's Musa, and he gets the bucket. Musa's got 4 points this quarter. 58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Ingram. There's the pass to Holmes. Over Howard. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Nets with the lead. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Here's Musa. Outside Irving. Looking to get it going. They get it back. Howard kicks to Irving. Second chance effort. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the three, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the three ball. Way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Ejuan Moore is out there with Irving, and it's Durant. Then there's Howard, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Now here is Irving. KD passes to Moore, and here is Hernan Gomez. Shoots over Mirotic, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Moore against Garcia. Kicks it to Conley. Outside Mirotic. Over Irving. Mirotic's shot is off. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. They lead by 1. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
A lot of people feel like Moore has natural point guard ability, so I like to see him find the open man.
Now here's Conley. It's Ingram on the wing. Guarded by KD. Garcia inside. Moore's there. Garcia's shot is good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Passes it to Howard. KD against Ingram. KD draws the double. The kick out to Irving. Over Conley. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Vancouver shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Over Irving. Conley gets the bucket. And the Kings lead by 1.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Conley against KD. And Durant gets double teamed. Pass to Howard. From deep three-point range, that one doesn't go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Ingram against Hernan Gomez. Conley inside the line. Offensive rebound. Mirotic, count that one.
And Mirotic is a big target out there, so hard to understand why he was missed. He slips in and gets an extra possession.
Moore against Garcia. Moore outside. Pass to Irving. Over Conley. Let's keep it alive. Hernan Gomez kicks to Howard. And he banks in the layup. Howard's got his second bucket of the night.
Howard loves getting positioned down that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
Irving against Conley. Ingram left side. Kicks it out to Garcia. This one for 3. Rebounded by Moore.
This shot's it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
This is what Durant does best, a natural-born scorer, and that combination of size, speed, and length can't slow it down.
Here's Conley. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Right side, Conley. The pass to Ingram. Over Moore. And it's Ingram missing. Nets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Durant dishes to Irving. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Can't hit from the elbow.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Outside, Garcia. Ingram outside. Over Irving. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant with it. Picked up by Bagley. And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Moore. Moore's got his 3rd assist on the night. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Garcia. Outside for Bagley. To end the drought. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
All right, a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Moore. His last 10 games, he's putting up about 8 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Here's Conley following the basket by Dwight Howard. Outside Conley. Deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Moore's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. You know, Brett, we know guys love really jawing at each other. What was your criteria for issuing a double technical for trash?
Yeah, in today's game, it's kind of like it could be a whisper or a wink, you know, the way that they look at it.
It's both sides, doesn't it?
And they just try to curtail anything that could escalate, Kevin. That's really what the referees are doing. As soon as they see some kind of body movement or see guys starting that way, they want to cut it off before anything else happens. So the criteria is a little bit confusing. I like to see them get after a little bit.
Switch here. Benson's checked in, and a change for the Kings. Holmes checked in. Bagley the pass to Garcia. Conley kicks to Bagley. Pass to Ingram. Vancouver working the ball around now. Clock is at 3. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Brooklyn.
Outside, KD. A floater, offensive rebound. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Bagley. Garcia goes in. Outside for Bagley. Outside Conley. It's good. And now just a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
Oh, guys, that's an impressive spin move there. Didn't think he had a handle like that.
Pass to Pinson. Howard with it. Over by Conley. Durant against Ingram. Durant down low. He's got 14. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14. Garcia with the ball. Makes it off the glass. Garcia's got 6.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Pinson. No points in the game yet for him. Moore inside. Over by Conley. That one drops for him. And the Nets lead by 5.
Moore just recognizing he had a little more space, if you will, Kevin.
Outside Conley. Steps back and shoots. Here's Holmes. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Nets leading by 3. Now Moore. He's got 6. Now the pass to KD. Shoots over Ingram. Here's Howard. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. He's got 8.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Bagley kicks to Conley. To the left side wing. Here's Garcia. Passes to Conley. And that one drops. Conley's got 8. Nets leading by 3. And over the course of his career, Mike Conley taking on more and more of the leadership mantle.
He's embraced it, Kevin. And he said letting his hair down was a way of letting go and just being confident in himself.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's more. Vancouver pulls it in. Bagley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ingram dishes to Garcia. Ingram against Durant. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded close, and that one drops for him. And now just a 1-point Brooklyn lead. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside Durant. Pass to Howard. Here's Pinson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Unloads. Howard can't hit. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets out in front, leading by just 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
If we just keep moving it, it's not a bad shot. But if we move it, cut, they will break down. We'll get open layups. Let's go. Come on, stay, keep doing it.
Well, Coach Walton preaching patience and ball movement.
And eventually, Kevin, if you work the ball around, you're going to find holes in that defense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And Vancouver, who they've got. Stockton is out there with Holmes. Then it's Conley, and it's Cole in at the 3. So it's Brooklyn now, after Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. To the middle, pass to Pinson. Here's Moore. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low, Guy. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And it's a 3-point Kings lead.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Duncan. Knocked away. Stolen by Conley. Fast break. Here they come. Pulls up. Rebounded by the Nets. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock into it. It's Howard. Top of the key. Here's Pinson. He's covered by Stockton. The pass to Howard. Here's Pinson. Stolen by Stockton. And here is Conley. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. From deep 3-point range, they grabbed their own miss. And yes, it's good. Holmes got the lead up to 5 now for Vancouver. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Moore outside. Shoots over Holmes. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Kick out to Moore. Duncan outside. To end the cold streak. It doesn't go for him. Kings leading now by 5. Pass to Cole. Back to Conley. Vancouver working the ball around now. Guy. Hernan Gomez covering. Back to Conley. For the three. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. And a change for the Kings. Mirotic is checked in for Stockton. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And already over a decade in the league for Mike Conley. He never got past the numbers game to make the All-Star team in the crowded Western Conference. But make no mistake about it, Conley is star caliber.
Update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Here's Cole. He kicks it to Conley. Pass to Mirotic. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Cole. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Nets trail by 5. Irving passes to Windler. Moore right side. The pass to Windler. In the corner, Irving with it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. It's Cole with the ball for Vancouver. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Guy. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Stolen. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Cole's got the ball. Knocks it loose. Nets trail by 5. Moore right side. Kicks it to Howard. Now here's Moore. 5 to shoot. Sweet little floater.
Tough floater there. You don't see that much out of E'Twaun Moore. He made that one look easy.
Kings leading now by 3. Passes it to Holmes. The dish to Mirotic. In transition, here come the Nets. Moore left side. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Kings have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Timeout called by the Kings. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Hernan Gomez against Mirotic. Holmes passes to Mirotic. Holmes with it. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Now Irving. Pass to Howard. Back to Irving. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And stolen by Garcia. Ingram gets to Conley. Five on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Conley's got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings. Outside Irving. Pass to Windler. Howard with it. Here's Windler. Outside Irving. Launches a three. Unable to get that one. So Vancouver will take it the other way. Outside Garcia. Outside Conley. From past the arc. Rebounded by Howard. Nets trailed by 5. Here's Windler. There's the pass to Moore. Back to Irving. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Here's Irving. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Out that one, and the Kings lead has been cut back down to 5 points in the make from Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Now here's Conley. Ingram outside. Banked in off the glass. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
And the speed of Ingram makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and roll, constantly keeping them guessing.
And here is Moore. Outside Irving. Over Conley. Kept alive. And it's in there. 10 points for Howard.
Dwight Howard's been around a long time, and his poise showed up on that big hoop.
Timeout called by the Kings. Of our Jordan player of the game, Brandon Ingram.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off, and they've been passive when they've needed to be aggressive, and boy, did he make them pay.
are the Kings now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Kicks it out to Garcia. Ingram outside. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by the Nets. Irving passes to KD. Inside. Nets passing it around. Outside Irving. Back to KD. Shoots over Ingram. Durant, no good. Vancouver leading by 5. Ingram attacking. And again, it's Vancouver missing. Here's Durant. Basket counts.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails a huge shot.
Ingram against Durant. It's Ingram on the wing. Baseline jumper. Ingram can't get that one to fall. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 3-point game. And it's Irving missing. Vancouver has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Good!
And you want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his name is called.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 5. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ingram against KD. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Just 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line. It's more. They get the rebound. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And Howard doing a great job showing his ability to score in a critical situation.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. They're in front by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ingram. It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 3. 26 seconds left in the fourth. seconds separating the shot clock and game. To the paint. Here's Hernan Gomez. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Shooting two.
Rid on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
You guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
Back to Irving. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So the Kings win it. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.